is Jack Pierson. I'm studying film and business, graduating in May of this year, and I'm going to be running 200 miles. 6:42 a.m., bro. What the frick? It's too early for this. What's up?
Sprint time.
Sprint time. Okay, so the Ragnar race, I've just heard about it a few months ago. It's basically a 200-mile race. It's 2 days straight. It's a team race, so you run 12 people. You each run about 3 legs each. You trade off. So initially I was like, I'm gonna run a marathon because I don't run at all, and I really want to push myself to run and do something like physically challenging my last semester. We just ran 3 miles. It's week 1 of 8 of our training.
Week 1, day 1.
It was a little harder today, but I felt pretty good. We still got done. Quick pace.
I met Jack in business law, fall, junior year.
I'm running the Ragnar to support Mr. Jack Pierson.
Jack's been around for a long time. He's been through just about every season of my life.
Jack's actually the worst.
Me and Jack have been going, feels like pretty much every morning, getting up, going to the gym.
I met Jack, funny enough, it was Halloween and he was in a Spider-Man costume.
And then we just became fast friends, and Jack would make us skip class all the time to go get frozen yogurt.
Wait, so how many runs a week, roughly, just to say?
Probably 5 every
5 a week?
Yeah. So Saturdays will be long runs. Sundays will always be rest, no
Yeah,
matter what.
I like that.
But they'll be rested between, like we're not gonna be running 6 days a week always.
Heck no, I'm not doing that.
But there'll be some cross training or weights mixed in, even though you low weight lift all the time anyway.
Yeah. Taylor and I met my first semester of college. She was like in our friend group early on and kind of stuck there. I think I met her inviting her to the movies because like I was trying to get a bunch of people to go to the movies, and I was just asking anybody that was around.
And I said, I've already seen it, but sure.
Yeah, Taylor, I literally remember meeting her. I don't know, I was just like really drawn to her. I noticed right off the bat that she was outdoorsy, she liked to run, she was on the cross country team.
What time did you go to bed last night?
No, earlier than normal, a good
What? Earlier than normal?
Good 1:30.
I grew up like just doing like running, and like I did like triathlons like as like a little kid with my dad. Like my parents would put me in like those little like triathlons, like the little like you run like a mile. Recruited to come run at Biola. So I ran my freshman year at Biola. Did a lot of competitive races. But there's just something about it. Once you've experienced the runner's high for the first time, you would literally like want to run every single day just to experience it again. It's like, oh, there's nothing else like it.
Okay, how do you feel about running?
I love it. I used to hate it, but I love it now.
I think I like running. I would prefer to have like an objective in mind.
I played soccer growing up, but I'm not an experienced runner.
Why would you do something that you hate doing unless you're trying to push yourself?
I think I'm dying.
I really like it. It's a nice way to like either start the day or in the middle of the day like take a break.
I'd say my relationship with long running is not one that I love, but I'm learning to love it.
I'm running a race and I'm looking forward to the race. But then a month after that, I'm graduating college and I'm going to continue running in life. And I don't know what that is yet, but
Graduating can be really difficult because you're leaving not only just like a fun season of life, but also you're leaving a lot of people that you care deeply about and that you know you'll never have the same ability to be in the same proximity as them.
I don't know, I'm 21 now, but I still feel like I still feel like a kid, and I still kind of am, but I'm also in my 20s, which makes me sound old. So I don't know, I feel like I don't know, it doesn't feel like I'm graduating at all.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, I guess you could say, anxiety building up to graduation, as I don't really have a plan yet.
I think it's something that I haven't really like come to full terms with yet. Like I don't feel the doom of like this season ending.
I'm not ready to enter real life. I don't know what I'm doing at all. So the fact that I have to figure that out in the next 2 months, ideally, is scary and stressful.
I think out of this experience, I hope to I hope to be shaped. I hope to be pushed through this race. It's going to be physically demanding. It's going to be a mental challenge for me, kind of a grind to see through it through the end, and trusting that it will get done, that we will do well, or at least, yeah, just that it'll all get done by May or April, because that's really close.
Oh crap. I feel like I should run right now actually and not be interviewing. So
there's just a lot of things in my mind right now where I'm trying to find a job, I'm trying to figure out where I'm living. What I said earlier about jumping into things and just paying for it later, this was a testament to that. I did not realize how many logistics there are for this race. Because it's 200 miles, 12 runners, there's just so many things you have to take account for. Gear, one thing. You have to have 12 reflective vests, headlamps. You had to follow everything in the runner's packet. It was the 60-page packet we got. And I was our captain, so I kind of had to try to facilitate and lead our team and fill them in. But it was hard to do that because we didn't even have all of our runners signed up.
We ever ran more than 10 miles?
No.
I think the part that's going to be hard is the mental battle of it, especially if you don't do any training. That day is going to be kind of brutal, especially if you have to go and run doing that multiple times, 3 times over, and having a 6-hour break in between those is going to be a little brutal.
I haven't ran in a week. Literally 1 week from today I ran. Last Monday at 11 p.m. I ran 2.5 miles.
It's a good discipline thing. Doing something that you don't necessarily enjoy doing and something that is difficult, it's hard. Running as many miles as we're gonna run on kind of the different time splits is not an easy task.
You had to decide ahead of time what order you're gonna do the runners, what legs everyone's gonna do and how long. That was hard too, because people needed to know how long they were running so they could train well. What we had to do was find 12 runners that were down to do this, divided between 2 vans, so there's 6 in each van. Each runner does 1 leg, handing off to the next runner until all 6 finish. Then, once van 1 is done, they pass it off to van 2, who takes over, and runners 7 through 12 run. Van 2 runs their legs, they pass it back to van 1, and so forth. We are officially into April, probably my busiest month. Taylor is currently kind of injured. Her knee has been hurting a lot.
It could be fractured, it could be just I'm out of place in general. That's why I always have to get my hips realigned. Oh, she said, I recommend you do not run that race next week.
Pulled up out of work today and Damaris was on crutches.
About a week before my race, I was running with Maya and Kenna. My knee, I had horrible, stiff, sharp pain, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not okay.
We just lost 2 girls to knee injuries in the course of a week.
I was like, this is so bad. It was hard to see through the fun parts of the race that was going to bring and the joy, because it was so, I was just so last minute with a lot of things.
I can't imagine not being able to do it. I can't imagine myself running and then quitting.
You can't even. I'm gonna have to walk. It's the whole thing is I just can't. Oh my gosh.
I don't know, I haven't really done a big running event with other people. I've mostly just ran with Sadie, and I think it'll be a great bonding experience for everybody.
Freshman year, Connor came into Bible study.
I think we had a couple classes together.
And I was like, he seems dope, super nice guy, talk to him whenever.
When I first met him, he was kind of a lot more quiet than he is now.
But I wasn't super close with him.
And our relationships it just kind of grew from there. We both like soccer. We both like getting out there, being active.
I liked that he would just listen to me, and I could just talk and talk and talk to him because I love to talk. He'd ask me really good questions and wanted to know more about me.
Seeing his transformation, I've gotten to see it freshman to senior year. Seeing the person and the brother and friend that he is to me now, seeing the leader and the really intentional person that he is has been amazing.
He's a solid guy, and I love him.
Sometime in March, I got a text from Ben with some really bad news. It was really hard to hear about what had happened to him.
So a couple weeks ago, I got the news that my dad had passed away. It really took me by surprise, especially after I had just seen him over the weekend. that event has just been life-changing in a way that I'm still learning how to deal with. But when I think about the mile that I'm in and trying to push through with school ending, with looking for a job and figuring out what I'm doing after graduation and taking on this new part of my life of, my dad no longer being here. I think it's definitely been challenging, and I've really needed to rely on God and for His strength. Life's hard and it's going to be hard, but how are you going to deal with that?
How do I want to do this to the best of my ability? How do I want to take this race and do it to glorify the Lord and just be using my body that He's given me to run this race to the best of my ability.
4 miles.
Fastest 5K, baby. Like the calm before the storm. Tomorrow I'll be running more miles than I've ever ran in a day. I run at 7:30 a.m., at 5 p.m., 3 a.m. All right, we're about 6:17. I run in 1 hour. Woo! Doing good. Kind of still waking up. I'm eating now. What are you eating? Pancakes that Taylor made straight out the fridge.
Dang, bro, you look tired, bro.
I am. It's
the amount of times in the bathroom this morning you've said, "Oh, Frank." Oh, Frank. I was like, is he all right in there?
It's I don't know. A lot culminated to this day, so I was pretty pumped. It was also super early, so I was really tired, but I was waking myself up because I'm getting ready to go. And it was my longest leg. It was my first leg, so I was kind of bracing myself for that. It was about 6.4 miles, and I'd only ran 6 miles. A couple times, so I was really trying to I don't know, I was just getting stoked.
I feel like I was anxious from that morning on, antsy, ready to go.
There were definitely some nerves, but at the same time, I think we were all kind of ready just to get after it.
Boys, going on 3. 1, 2, 3. Start!
Autopilot running. I was all right, this is why I've been training so many times, just doing runs. So now it felt like I was just training in a way. Woo! At about mile 4, I saw my parents, they were just standing on a corner cheering me on, and I was feeling a little gas, but then I saw them, so I was stoked. So I kept my pace going.
Oh, really? I got 2 more to go. Easy.
It seemed like an eternity, those last 5 or 6 minutes before he came running up. Waiting for him to slap that bracelet onto me was definitely a little nerve-wracking. I definitely wanted to do well for the team. I didn't want to break any rules, take any wrong turns. I think I was nervous about going down the wrong path. Once Jack slapped that bracelet on my hand, took off. And I told myself before that I should keep a good pace, but once I started, I was not keeping a pace. I was going fast.
I'm excited to do this. But I'm so nervous. Felt very ready. Leaning up to that, I felt kind of nervous, and then I peed a couple times. And then I felt ready to go. I was like, where is Ben? And he was like, I'm a mile and a half away, like texting us. But then I was like, where is he?
Probably not.
Number 3.
Let's go! So boy. Yeah. And she's off. Let's go, boy. What's up? Yeah. Dude, that was fast. That was really fast.
And I was running like 6:30, maybe 7-minute miles. And so definitely was like faster than I should have been running. But it also felt good to get a couple kills. So that's like when you pass some people.
Yeah, seeing Sadie run up the hill was really fun. Just kind of being able to cheer her on and then have her slap the wristband on and then take off.
That was definitely my favorite leg. There was like barely any hills.
5 miles.
So bad.
Oh shoot. There she goes. What's up, boy?
Yeah, I think one of the guys handed me some Swedish fish on my way out. As soon as I turned the corner, he was like, here, take it.
I gotta lock this off.
Yeah. Keep it up, going.
And I knew I could kind of push myself pretty hard because I wouldn't have to run again for a while.
It was so hot outside, like I was dying, but I was having like goosebumps and like shivers. I like look it up after and it's like signs of heat exhaustion. I was like, oh.
Yeah! Go Taylor! Go Balik! Yes, sir!
It was definitely it was my fastest leg out of all of them and my shortest.
I'm actually pretty excited to run it.
Yeah, let's go.
I need to try to fix my heart rate. I don't think that's happening today though, because it was 199.
The hard part for me is at the beginning I ran like probably 3-4 minutes and 2 guys passed me like pretty quickly. So I was immediately kind of like a little discouraged, like okay, I'm already getting passed. Like is this gonna be like the theme for me, the trend? So I felt good about like how I was pacing, but when you see people flying past you, you compare it pretty easily.
It was kind of surreal pulling up to exchange number 6.
The anticipation kind of went up as we saw Van 1 get there.
Going into it, we had seen all of Van 1's times. You guys were absolutely cooking. And we were kind of like in the van a little bit nervous, like, okay.
Let's go, baby! 9:10. Insane. That's fast. That's great.
Well, I was feeling that fatigue by the very end. My first leg was 5 miles. It was super encouraging. So I was the major checkpoint exchange, and so everybody was around me. We took a big group picture, a big celebration. That's the first time both vans like all met.
Dude, I felt very supported running.
Dude, that was hype.
I ran the fastest of my life just now. I ran like 9:13 pace for 5 miles. That's kind of crazy for someone that's ran 5 miles in 1 time.
Good luck. Next. You're next. You got it. You're on deck. Good luck. See ya. Later.
First run of the day. It was weird like running the first leg and thinking like, oh shoot, I have like 3 more of these.
Wait, can you hand it to him actually? I want to go quick. I think mentally, my second leg, I don't know, it was a little harder just because I was so sore. I'm struggling, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like it should have been easier because it's so downhill, but I was just hot.
Ben's ready. Ben's getting out of the van and straight to the run. We were directed the wrong way, but it's okay.
We're in the wrong spot. Panicking, we're freaking out.
0.6, Jack, we're almost there, brother, don't worry. We're good, keep going.
Yeah, and then I got to the end of my 4 miles. I was like drenched, and then like our van wasn't even there yet.
You won't be pissed. Do you need anything else, Ben, other than what you got?
Usually you run and you pass it off, you feel the cheers, but I was just like...
0.2 miles, it's on your right. You'll see probably the parking lot.
You're just too fast. Apparently. I said they went the wrong way. This second one was hard.
And I'm like doing my best to like stretch in the car. And we pull up, I jump out of the car, grab the blade stick, and just start running.
Absolutely. Get in there, boy. I got 4 kills.
4 kills, Adam!
I was fighting.
Add some kills, baby!
Okay. Second leg is done. Oh, I didn't quite get that 8 minute under 9, but that's all right. My pace is slower than I thought it was. I felt like I was like really trying super hard, and then it was like slower than I thought. So I was like, okay.
JP?
That was hard.
It's our captain, our royalty.
Oh.
We're so sorry.
I felt like I could have done a little better, but I feel like after every run I did, I was like dying. It's like, dude, I could not do that. I was going downhill and I was still struggling. Oh my gosh.
Ben was driving.
Yeah.
And we had to switch over while we were driving.
That's crazy.
We didn't have time to film it because we were too stressed.
That's okay. I'm trying not to compare myself right now. I was pretty happy with my 4 kills. And Ro just got 13. Much harder run, but. What's up, boy?
Definitely was exhausted by the end of that one. They had a few like water stations, and you were supposed to bring your own water, but I didn't, and so I just like put my mouth underneath the spout and was like drinking out of that, and so.
I was praying like the whole time. I did not have the energy for that.
I was thinking just about like how many, because we were starting to think about kills, and so I was starting to think about how many people I could pass.
Kills only count if you keep them, you know.
Oh, and then there was sunset, and it was so beautiful.
The sun was starting to set. Yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for Sadie to come up the hill again.
Let's go, boy!
So yeah, Sadie comes up, she did really great.
How'd that feel, Sadie?
Good.
Yeah?
It's good to be done.
You look hyped. You look so...
I feel good now.
Yeah.
Everyone was keeping track of their kills, and everyone was saying how motivating it was to pass people. There was this one guy in front of me who was running pretty fast. He was the first person who passed me. And so I was like, okay, if I just like keep up with him, there'll be another red light and I can just like take that opportunity and go. I'm following this guy like super closely. But then as soon as it turned green, we both took off again, came up against the last light, and it started to turn yellow. And I just hit the accelerators and ran through the lights. He ended up being behind me because the light turned red. Just barreling down the hill. I was like probably the fastest mile I've ever ran.
Oh, yo, I didn't even see you. What the frick?
Then I got in the box and I was like, where's Taylor? Because she was the person who I was supposed to hand off.
Where did you come from?
Well, I definitely did experience like the runner's high, where I didn't even feel like I was like running, I was like floating.
Like hip flexors hurt, and I was just like constantly I was just going uphill, and I was like feeling I was not going as fast as I wanted to, like nearly at all. Like it was going very slow. So I was mentally playing until I was just feeling like bummed about my pace myself, and then I felt like I was letting everyone down. So then I kind of like was working myself up, so I low-key had a panic attack. My heart rate was just like spiking because of it. I was like playing worship music. My AirPods died like the first like 10 minutes of that run. Started running again, even though it was slow, and finally finished. Didn't feel the best at the end, but.
Let's go, Malik. Go. Finish strong. Yeah. Let's go, Tay. So dialed in.
So my van had the night legs starting at like 10 p.m.
Bro.
And all the people were walking.
Dude.
Yeah, leg 2 was probably the most fun race. There's something about night running. When you're just running by yourself at night, you just enter a different mode. So.
Heck yeah.
I was super encouraged. I just finished that race and was like, wow, like I can really push myself to do better than I ever thought I could run.
Our car finished our second leg, and we grabbed In-N-Out and hoping that I'm just gonna be able to digest it by the time I run next. So we go back to my house, fall asleep for like 45 minutes.
On our course, we happen to be pretty close to where Ben lives in Carlsbad.
As soon as I hit the pillow to like waking back up, it felt like a half second. Like it was so quick.
I don't know what time of day it is.
Where my butt hurts, my calves hurt.
Insane hours to run at. But yeah, I was getting a little nervous, especially for my legs, because I was really tight. I was really sore. But after my second leg, I really wanted to give it my all. I was really subconscious in my other run. Prayed a bit before that run, just praying to God that I would really just do it for him. I told myself, you're not stopping. Like, no matter what, just keep a consistent pace.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That whole time, my stomach was just in knots.
We're gonna run this last 7 and we're gonna be good.
That in and out was like still sitting there. I was kind of freaking out a bit. I was kind of worried that, you know, if I didn't feel fit or up to it, that I was gonna let the team down.
What's the hardest part of leg 3?
Third run, I mean, I went the wrong way. Had to like stop for a little while and like hop a fence. I felt like really scared. Even after I hopped the fence, I still thought I was lost because there was a train track and I was confused why we were running on a train track. So it was like really scary being like just kind of alone in the dark and there were no other runners near me.
Like I wanted to quit a few times. There was a couple hills.
So there was a lot of mental battle while I was going up those hills to not just like slow down and start walking.
It felt like I would be faster walking.
There's a couple moments where I felt like I needed to walk or just stop for a second.
And it was like mentally hard because it just like looked like it was never ending. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Kind of frustrated that it was hard to get up the hill.
But I remember running by this guy and thinking, oh, what if, and he was walking and thinking, what if I just started walking? And it was this weird thought that just kind of entered my head that seemed like out of the blue because I was so like locked in. But to see him walking, I was like, oh, like I could just walk if I wanted to. But shoved that thought aside and just kept pushing it more and more, kind of as much as my heart and my legs would give me. 3 a.m. at night, I'm running, where I experienced like the highest high of the whole race.
No matter what, just keep a consistent pace. Like even if it's a slow jog, just keep pushing, keep pushing.
Once I was starting to make it to the end, I got to end on just like this big long hill, downhill, and I knew that I was in the right spot because there was people around, there were signs finally. And then I saw Connor waiting at the end and I was just like, I felt like so happy in that moment. And then every emotion hit me.
Oh my gosh.
And so as soon as I reached the top, I was like, okay, I gotta give it my all to finish because this is the last leg that I have. So determined to like finish well and finish strong. I pushed through it and ended up handing off to Taylor.
So it was like just a moment with like me and the Lord, and I was just like praying and like I was singing into my worship for a little bit and just like brought back into perspective like why I was like really running. Like it's not about me or how fast I'm going or just a way to glorify the Lord.
I was like halfway up the hill and I was just dying. I just screamed out loud, like trying to motivate myself to keep running.
Getting Wenz POV. Yeah! You're done!
Yeah, this race taught me a lot about mental toughness and how important mental toughness is to get through a hard thing, get through a hard run, get through a hard season. I'm trusting God so much more of my life and my future, but I feel like there's still things I need to let go to Him and just really fully let go of. And I learned that through this race.
Yeah, I know God's got it, and like He'll bring me at the place that I will be most glorifying to Him, and like I don't have to worry about that.
So as much as it's cool to say like, oh, I ran the SoCal Ragnar like 200 miles, I think it's going to be just even more joyful to get out of this just like a sweet 3-day ridiculous experience. I can't say that a lot of friend groups would go and do this with one of their like final Biola weekends.
I didn't need to focus on what other people were running, their times.
It's not about like the number, the time, or like how many people you pass.
You know, this is the leg that I'm in, so I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. And I think that applies to life as well. Like, you know, God's given me the season that I'm in, and how am I going to use that to glorify Him?
Can I get past this little one step more? You know, can I get past this little hill that I'm looking at? I don't have to make it past the next 5 miles, but can I make it past the next 10 yards, 100 yards, whatever? And for me right now, I think it's just like, can I look at what's in front of me and be present in that and trust that in the future, God's got whatever it needs to be in the future.
Just excited for the little things that are coming and not having to know and plan out the entire future right now, and just taking one step at a time and knowing that God has a plan and it's going to be amazing, and serving Him through all that.
When you're left with pain or difficulty, you can either turn towards trying to find that comfort in something else. Nothing else will satisfy other than Christ, whether that's a physical pain, mental pain. It's just God reminding me again, okay, like, I'm here and keep following.